got a big mouth. Came out there. I talk from my heart. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world. You know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. Your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm going to have to suffer for it. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just, when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. And hell is...
What's going on, everyone? I'm so happy you decided to join me on this journey called Podcast Life. We will be discussing topics like celebrity gossip, life lesson, politics, and etc. This is a judge-free zone. Think of me as that homegirl that is so down to earth that you feel like you've been knowing for years. Remember, over here at the Boomerang Effect, the motto is never judge a book by its cover before opening it up and reading it. And remember, it's okay to agree to disagree. Just stand on what you're saying. Got it? Period. Please like, comment, share, give feedback, anything to help this podcast grow, because it is a voice for the people. So, love, peace, and unity. Mwah! What's going on? It is your girl, Queen Quee, and this is Hot Topic. Let's jump right on into it. We have a Dallas rapper by the name of Yella Beezy that has a public service announcement. Listen what he got to say.
This is the second letter I done got within the last year and a half, child support papers about something and somebody I don't know. Hey man, y'all gotta stop it. Get a new hustle, man, for real. Cause that's just crazy, bro. Like y'all, for one, y'all hyping these kids up. Then when they find out that I ain't the daddy, you gotta lie to them again on why you thought it was. Man, you know I ain't never met y'all. The ladies from last time, a couple months ago, I ain't never met. I ain't never hunched on you. This lady I ain't never met. I ain't never hunched on you. You say I met you in college. I didn't even go to college. You know what I'm saying? I went to community college. That was across the street from the school I graduated from, so that don't even count. That was like a 13th grade. I don't even, like, just leave me out of that for real. I'm tired of taking DNA tests, and y'all know this ain't my, I don't even know y'all. Like, get another hustle, man. Like, I'm going to get on it every time. Like, y'all just need to stop that, bro. Like, it's taking time out of my day. My kids look identical to me. Just put it like that. None of them kids look, this the second.
Okay, so Yella Beezy say, listen, stop pinning these kids on him. That is crazy. That's that's definitely crazy. He's saying that he has basically been having to take paternity tests because so many women are coming and sending out documentations, or it's different. He's getting served with child support papers and DNA requests from different women saying that they had his baby. They got your baby now. They said forget that, get that bread and head and leave. Now we staying. We got the baby here, and we need to be a family. I need you to step up and step in. So he said he tired of y'all keep on reaching out, and he ain't even met y'all. He ain't said 2 words to y'all. He said the one girl stood up here and said that, they went to school together, and that's the reason why he the baby daddy, and they was messing around, and he's saying he ain't never went to college. He like, come on now, that's not serious. Like, cut it out. And I do think that is very weird. It's for different people to come out and have that type of demeanor, and like you said and say, put the thoughts in the kid's head, or have them thinking like, hey, your daddy, your daddy really Tupac, and then you have the audacity to reach out to this person or go through all these links to make sure this person is served for a paternity test. Oh yeah, that's definitely all the way psycho. So I don't know. I honestly feel like that everyone, I mean, granted, if you're in a marriage or stuff like that, but in these days, even marriages, but everyone, especially if you are in a relationship or y'all just hookup buddies, whatever, everyone needs a DNA test. Bump all that, oh, we look alike, and oh, we this and that, or he got his nose, he got his mouth. I have seen kids come out identical to looking like a person, and then that man is not the father. I have stood up here and seen two chocolate people make a light skinned baby, and that is his. You know what I'm saying? That is his. That is 100% his child. So we need to stop that Maury perception of they got the. I got the same ears. I got the same. You know, they got the same nose. I got the same. That does not determine. Dang not blood work. You need to go on and get that blood work. You need to go ahead and get that mouth swab. I have a DNA test for all my kids. I knew I had, who I had them with. I wasn't leery, but that's something that is definitely comfort. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to both ends, especially probably for a man. Just think about it. If you as ladies or whatever, we don't have to go through that. You see what I'm saying? But I can only think of a man, and I have seen different dudes that probably have taken care of a child and never had even doubt or reasonable doubt in their mind. And then the child end up not being theirs. So it's best to get it out the way with when the child is born. So therefore you don't have to go through all these shenanigans throughout the process. So yeah, shout out to Yellow Beezy. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that that's bizarre that or he could just be lying? Because I just don't see a person going to that many lengths. And if a person do go through that many lengths to basically say that you're the father of the child, I think his girlfriend, baby mama, whoever, because the ones he do have two kids by, I think she need to look into that because I'll be damned if my husband or my boyfriend or whoever I'm talking to at the moment, we in a relationship, but you got different women coming forward talking about that their child is yours. Now, I want to get down to the root of this. And why is they pinpointing the baby on you? Whether you rich or whatever, look into that because that is very strange. So even if the kids are not his and stuff like that, I don't put nothing past the situation. Okay, let's get into T-Pain and what he had to say about this.
I heard a story about you and Usher on an airplane.
We was actually going to the 2013 BET Awards, and we were all in first class. And I went to sleep. I was awakened by the flight attendant. She said, "Usher would like to talk to you in the back." So I got up and went back, and it was like, how's everything going? Quick small talk, no big deal. And he was like, "Man, I want to tell you something, man." I was like, what's good? I thought he was about to tell me something real. He sounded real concerned. He was like, "Man, you kind of fucked up music." I didn't understand. Usher was my friend. He was like, "Nah, man, you really fucked up music for real singers." Literally at that point, I couldn't listen. Is he right? Did I fuck this up? Did I fuck up music? And that is the very moment. And I don't even think I realized this for a long time. That's the very moment that started like a 4-year depression for me.
I heard a story.
Okay, so that was T-Pain really saying that how he went into a depression after Usher had told him that he was messing up music. He had ruined R&B because anybody that knows when T-Pain came out, he was auto-tuned up. Like he was the first person to bring auto-tune out and was to basically, take off with it. And now we cannot hear no music. We don't. I think almost every R&B quotation mark because I use that, lyric. But every R&B artist, every rapper, even rappers, then what is you on auto-tune for? You know what I'm saying? So it's like the rappers, the everybody is onto the auto-tune, like to the point where the genuine acapella, the people that's back in the 90s and the 80s and the James Browns and stuff like that, they can't push through in this industry. Like, because back then they didn't have auto-tune. So what do you guys think? Do you think Usher was in the wrong for telling T-Pain that? Do you think that T-Pain had messed up R&B music when he came out with this auto-tune, or do you feel like he added to it? In my opinion, I can see it from both ends. First of all, just to be honest with you, T-Pain is a great artist. He has definitely paved the way for the industry and the new generation when it come down to this music and producing, and he has a lot of hits. So clearly people was loving it. So I'm glad that he did not let those words disencourage him out of the way. He did say he was in depression, but I'm glad that he had to understand that no matter what, my success came from me being me doing me being in my own lane. I am a trendsetter. So that's what I think I was saying in another podcast. Like, you have to do what's best for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a lot of people that do not like your style, do not like your voice, do not like the way you carry yourself. Are you going to stop what you're doing? Are you going to stop your dream? Is you going to stop being you to please a person? No. So keep pushing through. So I'm glad that he decided to keep pushing through. Usher, on the other hand, I do feel like that Usher probably was feeling like, golly, you know what I'm saying? Like, you came in, I'm on top of the world, I'm busting out these albums like that. You come in, you don't know how to sing, you put some auto-tune to some tracks, and then you consistently taking up all the spots, as far as like, the awards and the accolades and the, what do they call that? The awards, the streams, it's just anything. Like, you're taking over the music industry and you're not even a genuine singer. So I do believe what Usher was telling him was the truth, because it's kind of like, hey, Usher come from an era where he had to bust his behind. He had to know how to sing, dance, and everything. So it was kind of like, now here you come along and you don't know how to sing, you don't dance, you sitting up here actually, you know what I'm saying, pulling a Milli Vanilli and putting out his auto-tune over your voice. And it's kind of like you're taking over. So don't hate the player, hate the game, Usher, because they pulled out a video of him doing it. Oh my God, it was an Oh My God song and that he had, and it was auto-tuned up. So it's kind of like, you know how it is. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You got to get on board. And I feel like a lot of older people that's still in the industry, that's what they battle with. I'm not saying that lose yourself out of the way, but you have to understand, you have to be at least a little relatable and adapt to times. I'm pretty sure you're still not going to be talking about puppy love or ABC when you're a grown doggone person. And that's what a lot of people, when they start off so young in the industry, like Usher and Chris Brown and different type of people, it's hard for them to basically turn over to their adult side. You see how they try to show a little bit more skin. They got to talk about sexing you up and down, and people still remember y'all by that 12-year-old kid that came out. So I think Usher was just in his feelings. He was a little salty with T-Pain, and he caught himself doing that. But I'm also glad that T-Pain did not take that and decide to cut off his whole existence when it come down to the music industry. I'm glad that he decided to keep pushing through and to pave the way and actually make more hits with different type of people. And he just continued to do what he has to do. And that's what a lot of people need to take that as a lesson learned. I think it just hurt a lot of people when they grow up listening and watching these people, these celebrities, and then once they finally get in their realm or their business, these are the people that disencourage them. And it's kind of like, dang, I listened to your CD or I listened to some songs and you was the person who pushed me through. But this is the reason why we got to stop holding these industry people to a pedestal and stop holding them as idols. Because then when you sit up here, you got to understand, this is the dog-eat world when it comes down to the music industry. So, of course, if you the new up and coming and they've been in the business and you sit up here suppressing them, of course they're going to throw shots at you. Because they want you to go somewhere and sit down somewhere. They don't want you to succeed. So, and take heed, because that's in life too. Okay. Trick Daddy doubles down on his opinion. So Trick Daddy basically had got exposed. He was on a what is that called? It was something called Clubhouse. It's like an app called Clubhouse where different type of celebrities. It's like a big group chat, like a big three-way. Like you basically be on the phone or whatever, and you be talking. But this is recorded. It's like in a group. So this is what he was saying. Let me find the clip, you guys. Bear with me.
Who are you? How you feel? If you gotta walk around here worrying about how somebody else feel about how you feel, then you ain't who you are. That's my opinion. I said many times on the radio, they're wonderful business people. They made a lot of money. He got a whole lot of money. But did I say anything disrespectful? No. Did I call them out their names? No, I didn't. But before I said that, to a lot of females, because they love Beyonce, I said she the lady Jesus Christ to them, which is not a bad thing. Actually, that's a compliment. And Jesus Christ is a powerful, lovable person. But if you got a problem with speaking your own mind, and I was a sucker, I apologize. I ain't him. That's not me. That ain't what I do. Yeah. Who are you?
Beyonce go her because she see money. Beyonce ain't trying to get back to music and none of that. Beyonce don't write music and Betty can sing her motherfuckers. So Beyonce can't sing.
I don't like Beyonce.
Okay. She definitely can't
I
sing.
don't know why they be thinking she can sing. They just
Man, I watched my
Beyonce-
godmama train Beyonce give her vocal lessons all her career, man. Beyonce can't go. Beyonce go her because she see money.
Okay. So basically, he had got exposed. Somebody had linked up the clubhouse when he was talking about Beyonce and was basically saying like Beyonce could not sing. And then, you know, of course, he got backlash. A lot of people, of course, she has a clique called the Beehive. All her fans, they even went as far as, because, you know, he owned a restaurant. They went as far as all on his page, like far as like on Google and stuff like that, they was leaving him bad reviews, affecting his business life. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, like what is somebody who don't know Trick Daddy when it comes down to social media and stuff like that? And then next thing you know, they just looking up the restaurant because it's in a neighborhood or they trying to see something, and then therefore they see all these reviews of these people. Beyonce fans was leaving stuff like, oh, the food was horrible. I seen bugs everywhere. Some people were saying like how, oh, customer service was this, and that. And these are people that have never even stepped foot in his business. So I do feel like that was very wrong and distasteful for the fans to jump in. Everybody have their opinion. But like I said at the beginning of the show, you know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree, but just stand on what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's everybody have an opinion. Beyonce is not the best singer to everyone. That's fine. I'm pretty sure Beyonce can sit up here and tell you some people that she feel like that is better than her, that is probably in the same genre or the same age as her. But you know, that's just what it is. I mean, you cannot hold Beyonce accountable. And once again, like I said, say, when you're holding these people up as your idol, that is a bad thing. Far as you feel like this person cannot do no wrong, and then you go out your way to sit up here and try to get upset with people and destroy their livelihood and their business because they had an opinion. You think Beyonce worried about Trick Daddy? Do you think she really worried about Trick Daddy and what he got going on and what he feel and what he said about her? This lady don't respond to nothing. This lady sit up here and never even respond when people was going after her child. See, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, not to say that she's scary or some fluke, but it's just the fact that she definitely do not let the opinions of other people get to her and make her feel some type of way. She been probably hearing people, oh yeah, that person better than me, and this person better than Beyonce. Beyonce don't care. She is paid and living late, and she in the shade somewhere. Her and her husband, they're not worried about no Trick Daddy while he down there selling two-piece sandwiches, two-piece pork chop sandwiches and stuff like that. He had an opinion. You see what I'm saying? And I'm kind of glad he didn't take it back, just because it's kind of like, don't take something back that you said behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep that same energy. So, I mean, keep that same energy. You feel like I ain't the best singer? Okay, cool. At least I know how you feel versus you smiling in my face. And then next thing you know, you going back around there talking, you know what I'm saying, talking about it. Now, he do got a radio station, so he probably, you know, that was his opinion. I don't know how Beyonce came up in the conversation, but let's just keep it real. Just on the innocent bystander, it do seem like hate. A lot of hateration, holleration, because you know, that's what Mary J. Blige. Yeah, hateration, holleration, because it's kind of like, what made you bring up Beyonce to turn her down? Once again, a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me how so many people are so quick. Like, what made you just out the blue? She ain't came out with no album, no CD. She ain't did no tribute for you to review or talk about. So what made you just sit up on that? She can't sing. Yeah, I watch my, like, why are you so mad? Why do you care? Like, that's what I'm trying to let you guys, people know. Same way with Usher and stuff like that. People would discredit you and, try to disencourage you from doing what you're doing. You cannot let the opinion of different people sit up here and, determine your future. Because let's just keep it real. Even when it comes down to Usher and T-Pain, Usher said that about T-Pain, and remind you, he came out way before Usher. He didn't make plenty. I mean, he came out after Usher. Usher didn't make hit plenty of type of sales and stuff like that. But T-Pain has bypassed him by. Same way with Trick Daddy and Beyonce. Trick Daddy is older. Trick Daddy has been in the business before Beyonce. But at the end of the day, she has bypassed him when it comes down to success. So this is the reason why I separate and say, do not look at somebody else and feel like that, oh, because they said that and they was in the business before me, then I have no purpose in life. Me and get out somewhere. So yeah, they going in on Trick on that. But I do feel like that people need to raise up off the leaving bad reviews all on his, restaurant and stuff like that. That's very tacky, and you got to be careful how you do stuff. So what's your opinion about Trick Daddy having his, saying that about Beyonce? Do you feel like it was hate, or you feel like it was true? You feel like, yeah, he meant what he said and it's true? Straight up. Okay, Master P is shooting his shot to become the next coach for the New Orleans basketball team. Master P is the master, no pun intended, of having his hand in everything. The New Orleans League is a legend, is a rapper, business mogul, and father who dominates anything he touches. It seems like he's already looking to add more to his plate. Although P has done many things, it seems like he cannot shake his love for basketball. He played with the Charlotte Hornets back in the 90s. And he's looking to get back on the court in slightly different way. Master P is on the head or assistant coach spot for the New Orleans basketball team. So, okay, what do you guys think about Master P being the basically looking into coaching or even being an assistant coach for a pro team and all? You know what I'm saying? How do you guys feel about that? I respect Master P on so many levels because he has the food, he has the music industry, he has been in basketball. He is really the definition of Black history. You know what I'm saying? From selling stuff out his trunk and stuff like that, his mindset is so deep. And I love sometimes to even look at some interviews of Master P talking because he actually have a lot of sense. Like if you sit back there and listen to him and the way he talk and the way he think about business, then you will see that, you know what I'm saying, this is a brother that people need to get behind. And I can see him talking and trying to let people know, like, hey, do this and have this type of mindset because he don't want to see his people. Consistently struggling. I think he in that mindset of, I'd rather for you to get up on your feet and let me teach you how to do this versus me consistently give you money or feel like I can keep all this to myself. And I feel like a lot of people underestimate him because they feel like, well, now you just a person from the hood. Once again, people are always trying to bring up where you come from, what you done did. But if they look at his track record, he is overqualified when it comes down to giving advice on business and everything else. This man ain't been in too much type of laws and scamming and stuff like that in this industry for a long time. And he have even got some of the toughest rappers out of positions and sit up there and try to make for sure that they were safe on the end when it come down to the business deals or whatever. So yeah, Master P name hold weight. What do you guys think about him being a coach? You know what I'm saying? For an NBA team, do you think that's a good look for him? Do you think that he'll do good? I don't watch basketball, so I wonder, was Master P actually even good when it came down to the stuff? So shout out to Master P on that. Much love and much respect to him. Like I said, say keep thriving. That's all I can say on that. Keep thriving. I'm loving it. All right, you guys, please like, share, comment. Please let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you so much. Mwah.